What happens right now is T-Mobile shares are down 2%. They were down as much as 4% in just a few moments ago. And this is on the heels of Dow Jones Wall Street Journal headlines saying that T-Mobile CEO John Legere is reportedly in talks to become the new CEO at WeWork, the embattled real estate and office sharing company. That's according to sources familiar. That Legere, remember, is still trying to kind of put together and finalize this deal for T-Mobile and Sprint to merge. That is still taking up a good amount of time. However, you may recall that our own David Faber at one point reported that John Legere, as CEO of T-Mobile, was not expected to stay on at the combined company once the merger had completed in that particular circumstance. So as we talk about T-Mobile shares, that's the reason why they are moving. But an interesting note, of course, Adam Newman, the CEO and founder of WeWork, has already been ousted by investor SoftBank. So they're looking for a new chief executive. It could be John Legere of T-Mobile, if these sources at Dow Jones are right. Scott, back over to you.
Yeah,
guys.
Interesting. Dom Chu, thank you.
What is he going to be the CEO of? Like I'm not being like deliberately sardonic, but what is this? Because they're not going to be able to hold on to these leases with the current capitalization structure, assuming the bailout from the Vision Fund, from SoftBank, which is really a bailout of the Vision Fund. This is not the same business that it was 2 months ago.
But what it does, it gives them a presence with investors, both on the debt side and the equity side, a commodity that they know that's taken a company that was in a troubled industry, which is cellular, and going to this.
You know what else? You know what else it gives them?
But I don't know what the assets.
You know what else it gives them? I mean, we could certainly debate with yes, and it gives them a salesman like few others.
But that is not the issue. Salesmanship is the problem.
You could debate. Sure,
you're absolutely right.
Salesmanship is why we're here.
Maybe a more legitimate.
Dude,
deemed legitimate salesman.
The issue is, where is the capital coming from that's going to sustain the amount of millions of square feet that have been leased all over the world? How is this possibly going to stay the way it is? And consider that most of the landlords that sign deals with them are now going to do their own versions of shared space anyway. So now you get to compete with your former landlord.
Are you suggesting that there's no business there?
No, there is a business there. It's a highly unprofitable business. And if you grow it, you make it bigger, it's even more losses. And if you shrink it, well, you're in big trouble, because now you look at companies like CB Richard Ellis, for example, talking about their new HANA service. They're going to go directly to the buildings that WeWork is set up in and say, oh, we can run your shared office space thing, too. Like, this business is a commodity within a commodity.
Sure, but obviously SoftBank is determined not to let this thing become a complete zero, figuratively and literally. And they're going to do whatever they have to do to try and salvage it.
That may be out of their hands at this point.
I think it's a good move for them. I don't know about the final disposition of WeWork. I don't think there's a moat around that business because everybody's doing it now, right? All the landlords are doing it. Because why do it to them, right? They make the margins. But it's a good move. It gives them a public voice that people know and are comfortable with.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, do you think that Legere has more cred in the marketplace than Newman?
In what marketplace? In the real estate marketplace?
No. Price investor.
In price discovery. So at the height, this company was $47 billion on a print, not true price transparency. Now the price discovery is somewhere $5 to $8 billion. John will come in and at least give them an opportunity. I don't think it's worth zero. John will come in and give them an opportunity to find the real value of this business. I think that's where he adds value.